also going to start recording, so that we don't have to trust Twitch later. See, and all of these barrels and on the floor here, we've got hopefully everything we need, including the items I wanted to enchant. I'm not sure how much money this is gonna make, but also it's kind of an exploit, so, you know, whatever I get is what I'm gonna get, and I'm gonna have to deal with that. And I'm also not gonna be doing any saves coming for a good potion RNG. So that's what makes it fair. Okay, so the way you do this, drop chemical tool, all of these do something. I'm not entirely sure what. Some of them reduce the negative effects, some of them boost the positive effects. I'm gonna start by making one intelligence potion. Fortify intelligence. It actually worked first time. This is insane. Because there's a chance of failure. That chance of failure is affected by your alchemy skill modified by your intelligence. I think you can see where this is going. So drink our fortify intelligence. Oh my gosh, how much was that actually? Oh, only 17. I guess we were just smarter than I thought already. And now we're going to do it again. You can mass produce potions, but we're going to do this one at a time, so that we can drink each of our G fuels here in order to buff up the next G fuel. They do stack, by the way. So see, we're now at 101 intelligence. Also, if my goal was making money, I'm not sure if, like, I should stop here. But I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna get as much intelligence as I can. See, that's more of what I thought it was gonna go like, but the whole time. That's why I have, like, a ridiculous number of them. I'll try to go a little bit faster, because I don't think this is particularly interesting. There's supposed to be a gambling element, but we got really lucky. Each success makes a failure less likely. I'm trying to go as fast as possible. Alright, 20 points. 158 intelligence. So we will either hopefully make enough money selling potions to pay someone to enchant things for us, or we're going to have such jacked intelligence by the end of this that we can just do it ourselves. I'm definitely hoping for the second one. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think I read that you need, like, 1,000 intelligence to make, doing a, what is it called? Constant effect enchantment even realistically possible. That was from Ozpost. We got a package today. Suri and I are trying out safety razors, and no, I don't have a good in-world excuse for that. I like to eat my fur, shut up. This is kind of meditative in a way. It's gonna get way faster as soon as we run out of the intelligence ingredients. Then I can just rapid click through a whole stack. We've only got 115 left to go. We're actually still failing pretty regularly. I'm surprised by that with over 273 intelligence. Actually failing more. I think that's just RNG. I'm gonna try to not get paranoid about that. I'm definitely not the kind of person who puts dice in dice jail for rolling poorly. If there's anything wrong, if you like to do that for fun. I might even do it for fun occasionally. But as soon as you make a big deal about trying to borrow someone's dice because yours are all unlucky today, I am annoyed. I keep meaning to check how much we're actually getting per potion now. Sorry, this is first thing in the morning. I realized I was talking about moving the stream back a couple of hours, and daylight savings is about to happen, so you're actually gonna see not a lot of difference. It's just gonna be moved back like an hour if you're living on the northern hemisphere. Wait a minute. You need to unpause in order to gain the effects of the potion. $34, and the value is 90. We are at 511 intelligence. I thought this fortified by 95 for a second. No, fortifies by 35. We're definitely at least checking to see if we're going to be able to enchant it ourselves. Somebody suggested restore fatigue by 15 points. And I do rather like the sound of that. They said if you do 15 points, you never run out of stam again, or fortify fatigue. They say if you do 15 points, you never run out of fatigue again. But you still have enough room for another enchantment. This was not my experience when I asked the local mage for a quote. I actually didn't have enough room for a second decent enchantment. So I might just tippy-tap the fatigue regeneration a little bit. Ten is probably almost as good. I don't know how much it takes to swing a wakizashi, or to run. I wonder if that's why they said 15. Is 15 the drain for running? That's okay, as long as it offsets. We're at 701 with 92 ingredients left. I'm kind of sorry. I honestly thought most of this would be wasted because most of them have been wasted every time I've done this before. Which I've only done this like once before. And I think I had much lower intelligence to start with then. Oh, they're in the brown bottles now. It's normally random what kind of bottle your potion gets put into. The patch for Purists, Purist patch, Morrowind patch for Purists, has an option where you can set it to be quality-based. So they're quality-based in my game. We've crossed over into brown. Oh, it's worth 129 each now. 47 points. Yeah, I said... Oh, you need like 1,000 to make it worth it. We might actually get there. We might actually have ingredients left over. I was trying to learn auto hotkey last night. Because I want to make Twitch. I want to add Twitch integration into the Chocobo World minigame for Final Fantasy VIII. And I was starting to wish I had also automated this. I don't think I... No, wait, no, it can read what's on your screen, so it might actually be able to do this. If you wait for it to have, like... Someone could definitely do this. I know, it feels extra dirty to use a, auto-clicker for this. I have to put up with the strain. I think Kirby really needs to go, so I might actually have to do that. Sorry, he's resting up for work, so I can't bully him into doing it this time. Really, really sorry. I'll be back in just a minute. I am so sorry about that. He woke up later than me today. I tried to get him... And I gave him the option earlier. And he just really needed it. We're up to 59 points each. I know this is riveting content, but I feel like I had to do this at least once on stream. It's part of the experience. Starting to feel like we might want to just mass create all of the potions. The end result will be like exponentially worse if we do that, because each new potion won't have the benefit of all the other potions attached to it, which is how we got to this point. But it will be a lot faster. It's not going too bad. We're down to 76 from 150, I think is what we started with. So we're practically... No, we actually are halfway there. Right, 85 points per potion. $92. I'm kind of excited to get to 100. Oh, jeez. We are actually at almost 2,000 intelligence. Maybe I will stop this. This is getting out of hand. $103 for 300 seconds. Okay, where's our cutoff point? Is it 60 or 50 remaining? I guess it kind of depends on where we're at 60 remaining. 126 per potion. I know someone's gonna pop into chat and be like, oh, you only fortify 3,000 intelligence? That's nothing. And honestly, it probably is nothing in the realm of Morrowind cheesiness. And 36 points. $142 points per potion. Let's get it to 150 points per potion. Then we'll drink that one and make all the rest. And that should be this time. Which was 60 anyway. Yeah, 153 points. Maybe I shouldn't have overwritten that, just in case this is kind of a disaster, but I think we've cheesed enough. And we have to settle for linear growth instead of exponential growth. And the last one failed. Yeah, they got some randomness to them. Some of them are up to 160. Oh no, you know what this is? It's because I was gaining alchemy skill while we were doing it. Uh-oh. I thought there was a way to mass consume them. I hope it's only G Fuel I'm drinking. I've never actually had G Fuel, by the way. The whole energy drink market is much less diverse over here. Was that all of them? That was all of them. We're at 13,000. We might actually be able to enchant it ourselves. But first, we have some normal cooking to do. That's 105. I can't tell how many I have of the eggs because it's just white on white. And these are just pure money. Oh, because my alchemy increased, I can see the second effect now. That's what that is. I don't think that's one of them. Nope, all of it. And eggs. Do I have any more? I'll check the cuddle. No. Oh, shoot. We're gonna be alright on the money. We are definitely gonna be alright on the money. I wanted to make some Restore Magicka for me. I guess I really should have made these first, because there's no way my maximum magicka is ever going to be, oh shit, except for right now, enough to hold everything that these are going to restore. I'll go ahead and do the Daedra Heart as well. I think that's it. Okay. Now I am not going to save scum. I haven't save scummed anything. What I got is what I got. I say that like it's going to, like it makes me here in all of this. I want to see what our chances are on enchanting an amulet ourselves. So the item we want to enchant is the Exquisite Amulet. It was Scion's idea for the fatigue increase as our first constant enchantment, so let's honor them here. And they said 15. But when I try 15, wait, what if they meant like a 5 to 15? I'm down for that. I'm just constantly regaining a random amount of fatigue. That's probably, I don't know if it's decided on equip or by tick. If this is a percentile chance, which I think it is, I think we can do it. Yeah, see, Fortify Strength is, we don't have a lot of room for it here. It looks like as soon as you add a second enchantment, it gets a little, expensive in the enchantment cost department. A robe is probably better, but I don't have a robe on me right now. I don't think I have one back at my house either. Yeah, see, it's just 62 here, but as soon as you add a second effect, it's like, whoa. I don't know if there's another nice secondary effect we can do. See, Chameleon immediately throws it out the window. So, unless maybe it's 5. And then what are we going to have? A passive 5% Chameleon? Come on. Detect key. I can detect all the keys that are 4 inches from me. Where is Fortify Strength again? Here it is. That's what I can get. 4 points. Oh, come on. I want to fill it. For a second, I was like, fortify strength in an area? Yeah, so whoever I'm fighting is also stronger. It would be pretty funny. Wait, how did it drop? Wait, it's seriously that big of a difference between 9 and 10? I'm gonna notice 5 to 9 restore fatigue. Well, it completely fills it up. Yeah, there's just no other way to do it. Ah, shoot. It's 7 to 11. I wish I could swap these, but I can't. I think. See, maybe I should just make it 15. But Scion was like, oh yeah, you'll never run out of fatigue again, and I'm not sure what they meant by that. If it just stays a solid green bar all the time, that feels a little extra cheap to me. I know it. I wanted to talk about things feeling cheap after the vile deed I just committed, but you know, fatigue's part of the game. It can stay an issue. And this helps to reduce the carry weight issue, hopefully. Let's do it. I have successfully created an enchanted item. I don't even need all the syllables I just made. So is it just a static? Whoa! I don't get to know how much I'm fortifying my strength by. Okay, well, there's one other thing I wanted to enchant. We don't have another super soul for it, but that's okay. I've got other Daedric Wakizashis. Only 13 space though. I don't want cast when used. I definitely want cast when strikes. We want absorb health on touch. Just as much as we can get, please. I do like having some random chance. So 15 to 53. It's not enough to kill me outright if it's reflected back. That was a concern I just had. It's just enough to ruin my whole day. And Zanum's the one who sent me on the quest to get one of the Daedric Wakizashis I've got, specifically as an upgrade to the Ebony Sword I've been using. Let's call it Zanum's Siphon. My enchantment skill has increased as well. I don't know if there's anything else fun for us to enchant or do here. What if I you know, I was thinking of selling these. Oh, they've only got space for 3. I'm not sure what the area size is. Also, when you throw it... It uses the range of the dart, right? I guess we're about to find out. I don't know a funny name for this one. Let's see, what else do we have that could be fun? Paper. Oh yeah, I forgot you can make scrolls. Oh, that's a... So with enchantment or alchemy, you never need any of the other schools, huh? Just a dart where when I throw it, a scamp comes out. I think, okay, so damage fatigue. This isn't a ton. But now I have a sleep dart. I do really like that you can make your own effects in this game. That was my favorite part about Oblivion too. One of my favorite parts. Just a dart where when it hits you, you go to a temple. Okay, I don't think I have anything else really good or funny. I'm actually not encumbered. It's because of the strength. I can carry so much. Look at how... Oh, look at that.
Hail and welcome. Do you have any news?
Running no longer drains fatigue.
I think you should have that looked at by a human.
I certainly did not need 15.
You honor me.
This is
Do
unexpected.
you wish to do business?
If it's draining impossibly slowly.
What shall we talk about?
Ah, friend. How does
I already felt unstoppable, and now I am even unstabler.
Have you any news? Hail and
Wrong person's house. I am so sorry.
from where do you hail?
Citizen, fight well. May your
Pardon
kills
me?
be quick and many.
I think you're tapped out, right? Basically. Because, boy, do I have a lot of... Oh man, I'm even holding so much, Restore Magicka. I could probably part with some of it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are not going to waste more time doing... like, waiting next to the... merchant. This is my little, sellables crate. So we're just going to put all of these Restore Fatigues in here. We're going to forget about them. And then the next time we need a lot of money, I'm going to be like, oh, I'll check the sellables crate. And I'm going to be like, what the hell is all this? Wait, it's got 2 effects. Some of these have 2 effects. Restore fatigue or fortify fatigue. Ah, high end. They don't sell for more though. Man, I can actually carry around all of these if I want to. I'll carry around 1 pre-made stack here. It's 7 feet. So in D&D terms, it can affect up to 2 people. Maybe 4. 4 people. If you're aiming for a grid intersection. Yeah, 10 to 33 points. This new sword, 15 to 53 points.
Adventure lies beyond the cities, friend.
There are many creatures beyond the cities. Good hunting.
What is this?
Let's hear it.
What is this? Someone coming to punish me for my crimes against reality? I'm sorry, I got peer pressured into doing the alchemy loop.
Do you have something to say, Outlander? Have you any news?
Get out of my lab. Get out of my lab. There you go. There. Let's put our extra blue Gatorades that we're not going to take along with us in here. Oh, good morning. You opened my Coke. I was gonna mute before I did that. Now everyone's going to know I have a delicious zero sugar Coca-Cola. Did you just mouth not sponsored so you don't show up on the audio? He's allowed to show up on the audio. I encourage him to. He has a lovely voice. He's been on stream once before. I would like to have him on stream again. But he's a shy little bird. And also he has a very hectic work schedule for now. It's about to even out a little bit. And we're all very excited for that. I think that's everything I had to put away. I'm still carrying, like, extra junk around, though. Oh, well, yeah, I guess the original Hit 'em Hard sword. I don't really need to carry that around. The, Daedric one is pretty heavy, but thankfully I've got a little more carry weight now. Yeah, sorry, you missed. I was doing the alchemy loop. They finally wore me down. Okay, thank you. He gave me the thumbs up. He's absolved me.
Have you any news?
That's it. She's gone too far. I'll see her disgraced before the council. Yes.
I still have... I still have 11,000 intelligence. I mean, now would be the time to train up a magic skill, but I just did some...
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
I just did one really boring loop. I'm not going to follow that up with another one. We actually know where we're going for the main quest now. Crassius Curio did thank me for killing Raynel Uverith. But we've got some good intel as well. Larius Furry. Oh yeah, I never actually went to see this guy. I was interested in this. Southeast of Balmora, just outside of town. Yeah, I was interested in that. So I guess I'll do that, but I also... Oh yeah, here it is, here it is. An Ashlander says there's a place called Iron's Teeth in the Valley of the Wind. Valley of the Wind is the eastmost valley. I think he marked these on my map. Pass Bethuand. Just past Sargonapal. I think those were both marked on my map. But for now, let's check out Fort Moonmoth, because that's older. And also, the more I delay the main quest, the more I get to play this game. First, I might take a nap in Caius's bed.
I don't know.
I actually feel faster. Maybe because my fatigue no longer drains. Oh, thank you so much. Boys can use a good skooma now. I only sleep over the skooma, I swear. It's Daddy Caius's. I could never eat his skooma. Oh yeah, this is gonna make a level, I think. I'm not gonna rest until healed, because... Hello? Oh yeah, I've still got this honestly kind of bad soul sword. That's fine though. Oh, jeez. I thought that was in the house. I have not killed a cliff racer yet. I was in a alchemy basement. Defying God. Daddy Caius passes the booth. Is that what they call it? I'll get some personality. Yeah, willpower is tempting, but I'll get some personality. Intelligence has normalized. We get to feel more normal again. That's what you call it? I'm not cool enough to have ever been offered skooma. Okay, so Fort Moonmoth, that it was southeast. It was in Quest, wasn't it? Larius Varo tells a little story. Southeast of Belmora, just outside town. They're really exaggerated how many... Yeah, I know. They had me thinking it was going to be a daily occurrence in my little Ohio town. People just coming out the woodwork with sugary paws. You call it the ash spawn resistance education. I think this is the right way. It's actually marked on the map, isn't it? It is. I'll be honest, I was one of the squares that Dare worked on, which probably means I'm one of the squares that never needed Dare in the first place, because, you look into it. It seems like it only made things worse.
Let's hear it.
It certainly made me feel like if I really wanted to get some speed, I could. I mean, skooma. Some speed fortification. Okay, now who is it that wanted to talk to me? Legion Champion Larius Varo. We had a few. I'm from Ohio too.
You like to dance close to the fire, don't you?
You know, I lived in a trailer court for a little while. And we heard some stories. Saw some raids once or twice.
Out with it, woman!
But, you know, we kept to ourselves.
Don't stand about.
Okay,
Let's
so
hear it. What's this about?
you know, the only drug I was ever actually offered was weed. And I was like, nah. I've seen how you act. I don't want to get in on that. Yeah. I'm glad everyone at Morrowind wears a name tag, so I just have to walk up and look real close at them.
Any time now.
Not him. Is it you? It is, actually. I'm Larius Varo, Legion Captain of Fort Moonmoth. I've been hoping you might come by. I've got some work for you if you're interested. What kind of cop work does he want me to do? Your various channels have learned a bit about your situation. I'd like to tell you a little story. And when I'm done, you can ask me some questions. And then maybe you might decide to go out and do some things. You might and you might not. That's your affair. And I also want to tell you about a nice present I think the Emperor wants you to have. I'm not sure where it is, but maybe you'll want to check back and see if I found it. Later, after you've done some things. Oh, he is filthy. Once upon a time, there was a bad magistrate, I like the story so far, who took gold from criminal organizations to reduce the sentences and fines of criminals. Everyone knew he was doing this, but nobody could prove it, because even if he could be proved, the bad magistrate had important friends, and proof is not as powerful as important friends. At the same time, there was a good officer who enforced the laws because he thought laws made people happy and safe. Well, and it bothered the good officer that enforcing the laws did no good because the bad magistrate let the criminals go as quick as the officer caught them. Yeah, he is a loose cannon cop who doesn't play by the rules, it turns out. For a long time, the good officer sighed and said, "What can I do? Because the bad magistrate has important friends, and nothing I can do will touch him." But then the good officer said, "Say, wait a minute, what about the bad people who are bribing the bad magistrate? They haven't got important friends, and if they aren't around, the bad magistrate can't get any more bribes." That's, a dangerous line of thought. And even better, the good officer suspected that the bad people who were bribing the bad magistrate were probably criminals themselves. Oh yeah, they're probably criminals. So he's probably going to send me to kill them. It would be good if the bad people should go away forever. Probably. So that good officer made a little special prayer. There would be a little bloodbath to wash the bad people away. There, isn't that a nice little story? Maybe not a perfect story because it ends with a prayer and not a bloodbath, but maybe the story isn't over yet. Okay, I like the way this guy talks, but I don't necessarily agree with his values. And I have a feeling in the setting of the game, these people bribing the magistrate are in fact bad people. Bad people in my story are 5 members of the Kamana Tong. Okay. As Master of the Thieves Guild, I'm kind of down for this immediately. They're a scout, a pawnbroker, a savant, a thief, and a smith. And they're in Balmora. I don't know their names, maybe you can find their names, and where to find them. Then maybe my story could have a happy ending. A little bloodbath instead of a little prayer. Bad people are in the Kamana Tong. I thought everyone knew that. They're a criminal organization. Unfortunately, I don't know who the Kamana Tong are. No one will tell me because I'm an officer. And it's against the code to tell officers things. Okay. But people in the Thieves Guild hate the Kamana Tong. But if you ask the Thieves Guild, they would cheerfully tell you who the bad people are and where to find them. It's a little Punisher, but I think I'm down.
What say you?
Go ahead, stranger.
I feel kind of bad, but I'm still, like, staring down at my fatigue with a giddy little smile. Yeah, I'm a little sad that once you finish off a quest line and become like, oh, you're in charge now, you don't really get any, facilities or resources out of the deal. Got your soul, little guy. Yeah. I'm not too impressed by my stronghold, though, to be honest. But it's not like I have any suggestions on how they could have made it better. Maybe if they had some like really nice merchants, because they put merchants in there, but they're not that great. Oh, I got the worst one. I'm definitely modding the heck out of my next playthrough. I'm not
Welcome, friend.
I'm not exactly regretting my house choice, though. I got to meet Uncle Crassius. And I feel like I didn't have to do anything too reprehensible. Remembering where the Thieves Guild is after 20 hours of playtime. It's kind of just a normal house, huh? It's like these houses.
I've heard a lot about
Well,
you, Outlander.
these houses aren't too bad, though. But I was a little jealous when I saw the Telvanni one had, like, was like the mushroom house.
If there is anything I can do, I am humbly...
Sugar Lips, it's been too long. You have nothing for me, Sugar Lips.
Good friend. These.
Yeah, unfortunately I had to go into, Hell Uvarith and just straight murder the guy who lived there. Well, the lady who lived there. Who's there? Goodbye. Goodbye. What are you talking about? Are you blind, sir?
Our sugar is yours, friend.
Bad people. Cheerleader's got my back. If the bad people you are looking for are Kamanatong, and they're in Balmora, you'll find them at the Council Club. Ooh. I've murdered people in the Council Club before. That's the local Kamanatong hangout. The scout would be Vidusa Sathrion. Marasa Aran would be the pawnbroker. The thief would be Madrail Thirith. Savor Trandel is the savant. And Thainlin Villas would be the smith. I think I wrote that down. I've never caused a ruckus before. I have to actually find it. I found the Council Club. I got confused because it didn't say Council Club Corner Club. I kind of thought it would. I think this is the place, though. Trying to keep my map smaller since the game window's a little... Oh yeah, here's one of the guys right here, right? Oh wait, yeah, so he's the smith, but who's Sovor Trandel? We've talked to him before. Oh, he's the dude who works for, or worked for, Anders. Oh. Don't scream. Who reported it? Can't be him. He can't move. Well, he couldn't move. Certainly they can't just hear a murder happening. I mean, a self-defense happening. Yeah, see, they're fine.
Our doors are always open.
There's Savor. Wait, are these all just the guy except for the bartender? Yeah, you too. And there's no one near you. Are you on the list? Betrayal Theorith. Yep. I'll take your lockpicks. I mean, I might as well, right? It's not like I need the money anymore, but I still like lockpicking. Exactly. There is nothing. Nothing I'd be interested in, at least. I don't know if I need to do alchemy ever again.
Probably nothing.
Get out of here.
Our doors.
Banner's not on the list, right? He's not. Alright, Banner. I'm gonna need you to come with me, alright? There's this necklace I got from Uncle. I don't know why he had it. He wouldn't tell me.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Just wait up here, okay? Actually, it's better. You follow him?
There is someone watching me. I can tell.
He got stuck, but that's for the best.
Probably nothing.
So I made this dart just for fun. It's the Drainy Dart. I wonder how many people I can hit with it.
You will die!
They all got so upset. Who's reporting me? You? Oh no, it did consume the dart. The dart's just gone. Oh, he's still following. Well, if he's under my command, he shouldn't be reporting me. See, I've only used mind control magic for good. Just standing there. He's like, well, there's nothing I can do. This is my best friend. I know you You're Luca, the notorious outlaw. Look, I don't want any trouble, but you're scaring me, and I can't think straight when I'm scared. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't want to be thought of as a scary individual. How long is this command gonna last? "30 seconds? Feels like it's already been 30 seconds. I'm just gonna lose him. I'm going to try really hard to lose them. Hello? Oh, did he just stop naturally? Are we good now? He seems to have just stopped naturally. Alright. He won't go downstairs. I can't imagine why. No, please. If I use it again, is it going to extend, or is he going to stay even longer? Oh shoot, there's guards. Oh, Brenner's gonna die. He's gonna die in my defense, isn't he? They'll never catch me. I can literally run forever. No, it's very slowly draining. My amulet is not working too well. He's the snail? Oh no. Honestly, if he starts following me out of hatred instead of artificial loyalty, maybe he is the snail.
Oh, God.
They're trying. Oh no, I am out of fatigue. I think every time I load into a map, maybe my fatigue restoration is randomized. I thought this is where the Thieves Guild was. No, as long as they don't catch me, I've never violated the law. Save here. Look, I gotta talk to you about a bounty. Here, you got a price on your head, Master Thief. For a small fee, I can take care of that. Word on the street is you've got about 4,040 gold on your head. I should be able to fix that for 2020 gold. Sound fair to you? 2,000 gold to commit 4 murders. When character played came into Balmora, it taunted every guard into attacking. Punched them all out until expert level hand-to-hand was achieved. Did the guards ever respawn, or did you become the new bare-knuckle sheriff?
Bloody scamps, I could skin them all.
I see we share the same company. What can I do for you?
Okay, so now we're all good with the law again. Right, friend? Very good with the law.
This one honors us. Please speak. We are blessed, truly blessed. This is an honor.
Let's rest from my fatigue to come back. Yeah, it is slowly draining now. So it looks like the infinite fatigue is a sometimes treat, and I'm fine with that. The only law is your Iron Fist. Just an NPC who's the sheriff because they punched out every other guard in town.
What's this about?
The
Go
Duke
ahead,
keeps
stranger.
sending guards. And they never come back, or they come back with serious injuries. And here's the thing, are they actually are they well liked in the community?
Who put that?
Because I kind of love this. Yeah. Just like a guy who doesn't like people coming into town and telling them what to do. A local hero, some might say.
I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
Is this about a work I mentioned? I see everything's been taken care of, and remarkably enough, without creating any problems of illegal... Yeah, remarkably. Look, I've got some important friends too. You're far more discreet than I had hoped. I'm so glad I didn't dispose of any of the bodies. I'm so glad I found that nice present from the Emperor here. It seems to be a ring, a very nice ring. There was no note with it, I'm afraid, but I'll let the Emperor know you've received it. I'm sure he'll be pleased. And also, from me, because of your exceptional discretion, take this special volume from my own library, with my compliments. Ring of Surroundings has been added. Biography of the Wolf Queen has been added. Do you like it? It's called the Ring of Surroundings. It's useful for sneaking about. I don't know much about it, but I believe it used to belong to a bad person. Don't usually need that sort of thing in the Legion. Yeah, I guess not. We're a little more straightforward in our methods, usually. Ring of Surroundings. 20 to 30% is pretty good. If I can't get my own spell to work.
Let's hear it.
I already love that character, honestly.
Go ahead, stranger. Let's hear it.
Let me fix this over here. So now we've got, I think nothing pressing other than main quest, which we happened upon a big hint for. Okay. Let me just go back here. Teeth of the Wind. That was way faster. Northeast slopes of Red Mountain. Near Bethwind and Zergonopol. Up here. My own tabletop game is ending soon. I've been running Extinction Curse in Pathfinder 2e. But you know, I've been running for a year and I'm kind of really burned out on running games. Because I haven't played in longer than that. No, it has been longer than a year as well that I've been running it. You're a player right now? It's been a nice break. I think I'm going to be a player soon. I need to actually help Suri
It is such an honor to me.
get ready to run a Starfinder. And then we'll get to play a Starfinder.
I don't care for those elves.
Have you any news?
But we're both bad at organizing things is the problem.
Ah, welcome. What is it, friend? I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
Yeah, 5e is nice. It's a little, I like things with a little more crunch and variety, but it's honestly a super good onboard for people getting into RPGs. And honestly, it's honestly super good if you want to homebrew too, I think.
Where would you like to go?
Yeah, I crave the crunch. I feel like most people who are into watching or playing Morrowind are probably the same. Dagoth calls you, Luca, and you cannot deny your lord. The Sixth House has risen, and Dagoth is its glory. And to you as well.
About you, Outlander. Go ahead.
What do you mean by crunch? Like, a lot of mechanical weight. So if you look at a game like 5e, it's very streamlined. And a lot of the differences between characters is like narrative, right? But then when you look at a game like 3.5, yeah, detail and mechanics. Whoa. Like, I think Morrowind and Skyrim is honestly a good example. Morrowind is much crunchier than Skyrim. Because things like, stats matter a lot more. And there's other systems you have to keep track of, like your fatigue. Makes Oblivion the 4E in this analogy? How dare you? Oblivion was important to my childhood. I never actually tried 4E. How is it? Because I've heard so many bad things about 4E. But I've also heard some people saying it actually isn't that bad. Oh no, it was one session out of the beginner's box. It's like when I was in middle school, the first RPG I played was I think Vampire the Masquerade. It was either Vampire the Masquerade or Changeling the Dreaming. From the old 90s White Wolf books. And we super didn't know what we were doing. The GM had nothing prepared. They were winging it from the start. Oh yeah. It sounds like you played the game correctly. I've never seduced a dragon, but one time I was a druid who seduced a deer. There's some additional context. The deer was in fact an elf. Honestly, I'm not sure how the GM remembers it, but I think the deer more seduced me. Okay, I found the road. There we go. Well, we became dear friends. That was not nice. Don't give me credit for that. In my headcanon, after the events of the adventure, we were cloppily married. That's not true. I died a horrible death at the end of that game. That character is in fact a dried husk on the ground next to a vampire, but I hope the deer's doing alright. Was that good, huh? It was pretty good. Look, Suri was the GM, so he knew what I liked. What is even this? This is Cogrun. I'm actually trying to get over here. What do you guys want? Yeah, I already kind of had to stop using this. I knew I was using it too much. He's just like a guy with a name. What's his deal? It's actually really cool just seeing like the silhouette of a cliff racer off in the distance. Hot take, but that Jeb is kind of a monster. Okay, I might have made the necklace soft useless. Mumbledirk. I love kobolds so much. And I've still never got a chance to play Pathfinder 2e. I was following it since the playtest, but I've never found a GM for it. We're playing the Witchlight Carnival. That's one of Natasha's books, isn't it? Sounds pretty cool. I might have just thought that because of the word witch. Wild Beyond the... Oh wait, no, that's is that one of those one of those? Critical Role. Oh wait, is it Critical Role? Taladre. Is that how you pronounce it? Maybe it wasn't Critical Role, but it was one of the popular third parties, right? I can see the cover in my head. Oh yeah, it's officially licensed. But I thought they had like a creator on it. Anyway, I haven't actually kept up to date on 5e things, so you probably know way better than I do. Oh, they were all homebrew? I'm a little jealous. I've only played in one homebrew game. I've never been brave enough to run my own. Why?
Surrender your life to me and I will end your pain.
Seriously, what's your problem? I thought I was friendly with these guys. Bonchar Dismas camp.
Die, Fetcher!
What is your problem?
Die, Fetcher!
We'll rest 1 hour. Oh, shoot. Chris Perk. Oh, yeah. I guess I am just, dumb and thinking of something else then. Maybe it was just something about the art made me think it was. Candela Obscura. What's that one for? Is that 5e? Or is that its own system? I can't say I've heard of that one. Oh, it's Critical Role. Oh, wait. You mean it's like Critical Role setting? Because I thought they just played normal 5e. They have their own other system? I've never actually seen the show. I've seen the anime adaptation. They made a system. Hearing it lately, that's pretty cool. Is it a D20 or is it honestly, by the name, it gives like more like a White Wolf kind of vibe. But would you say it's more rules light? Or have you had a chance to look at it yet? A lot of the times I see like a cool sounding indie system. It's very rules light, which probably works for a lot of people. It doesn't work very well for me though. And my groups. Like, if anyone has played Boyfriend Dungeon, which is an extremely good game, they made a tabletop version. COC cannot possibly be... Call of Cthulhu. Okay, yes. There's nothing else I could possibly think COC stands for. Nothing. Yeah, that reminds me of one of the homebrew adventures I kind of wanted to run for Starfinder. It would revolve around like you know, Starfinder has like a drift system for faster than light. It would revolve around more of these beacons being put up so that you can explore like new worlds on a treasure hunt. And then you'd go to these planets, and a lot of them would have coordinates to a new planet for you to explore that would have, like, the new piece to the scavenger hunt. But then whenever I sit down to write anything for it, it's, I can't really make any progress. I'm trying to get better about that kind of thing. The east along the coast. Just past Zargonopol, so east of here. And we're looking for like a spire with a white tip, I think. Yeah, I've never actually played Call of Cthulhu, but it sounds pretty fun. Seth Skorkowski makes some videos about it. I haven't seen the ones specifically about, like, the modules. But I watch the RPG stories. They've got, like, the pulp Call of Cthulhu book. Which sounds kind of like less serious, maybe more of like a romp. That sounds pretty fun. What are you doing? Actually, scam souls are kind of worth some money. I think I've still got low tier gems to fill. No, I just filled a greater soul gem with a scamp, so I should calm down on that. Unless they're small enough to be a petty or a lesser. Oh, it's D6. I've never had a chance to try a D6 system. Okay, 2 rock spires mark the entrance to the Valley of the Wind, and they bear the name of the seer Iron, who is blessed by Azura. These might be the teeth of the wind. The skin of the pearl, when I mentioned the needle in the Valley of the Wind, the Ashlanders said there was a whitish rock at the top of the needle. That might be the skin of the pearl I'm looking for. There's definitely one spire here. Oh! Shoot, you're right. I did play one session of the Alien RPG. It did not go, well. But the system itself seemed fine. I definitely think that, small self-contained stories are probably more viable than the long, sprawling campaigns that people used to do for, like, D&D. But it's so tempting to just go for it and say, oh no, we're going all the way to level 20. No, no, no. Once you hit level 20, you can start taking levels in other classes and stuff like that. And you get to level 5 and it's like, 2 sessions in a row get cancelled and you never see these people again. I do like degrees of success and failure. I've been very much enjoying that in Pathfinder. Yeah, I can't imagine. Every time I've even considered a homebrew, it's been, like, very episodic. Like, that seems more manageable to me. If you can just do sections at a time, and not necessarily do huge, sprawling plot. Wait a second, wait a second. Maybe I should read the riddle again. I have no way of finding where the riddle is in my journal. That's not a bad way of doing it. The books definitely make it more manageable. I like that each book is kind of contained. You know, I definitely feel comfortable ending, at least for now, if anyone from my Xingqian Curse game is watching. Oh, see, that's on the players. If you're playing... Well, no, you said it's homebrew, though, right? I was about to say, if you're playing a module, it's kind of on the players to follow the tracks a little bit. But then for homebrew, it's a little bit different. I had my players skip like a chapter in a one-book D&D adventures. You overestimated their decision-making prowess. Hey, that's not on you. In my experience, you should always underestimate. Oh no, you over it. Okay, yeah, no, that is on you. You should always assume players have zero decision-making prowess. Oh, is this it? This is totally it.
The door is locked and will not open. The star is the key.
The star is the key. That means I need to sleep until twilight. When is that? Like 6 a.m.? We got a nice aurora, does that count?
The door is locked and will not open. The star is the key. The door is locked and will not open. The star is the key.
There it is. We learned the smallest part of the the big bad evil guy's scheme, and immediately went to confront him in his own home. So you killed them, right? And they learned a lesson? Oh my gosh, it's a little ring! Constant effect of fortify personality and speechcraft. Should I be concerned about these? Oh, so I just come in here and grab it, huh?
Nerevar reborn, incarnate. Your first 3 trials are finished. Now 2 new trials lie before you. Seek the Ashlander, Ashcans, and the Great House Councillors. 4 tribes must name you Nerevarine. 3 houses must name you Hortator. My servant, Nabane Mesa, shall be your guide. And when you are Hortator, and Nerevarine, when you have stood before the false gods and freed the heart from its prison, heal my people and restore Morrowind. Do this for me, and with my blessing.
Okay. They still learned their lesson, you promise? Okay, oh shoot. Welcome, Incarnate. I am Hort Led. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask, and I shall tell you my story. Do I want to hear your story? Are these all just fake Nerevarines? I died 400 years ago in the last days of turmoil and unrest, but after the Empire came to Morrowind. I was a thinker and not a doer. And though I was marked by the stars, I was not a hero. Take these things of mine, my bones won't complain. Oh. I have Sithis. I've got him. Let's just say they entered book 6 with significantly fewer allies. Okay, that's something. Despite saying that, I do try not to kill my players. But I've learned the hard way that if you put literally anything in front of them, it doesn't matter how many times you tell them this will kill you, they're still going to run directly into it. Welcome, Incarnate. I am KOed Shodala. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask and I shall tell you my story. I was an Ashkan, led my people against the Akaviri while the Cyrodiil dogs fled before them like Kagutai. I quested deep into the strongholds and Red Mountain, cleansing the unclean things in their own blood. I did not heed the counsel of the women, and to my shame I craved glory, but never saw my real enemies. My axe and boots are yours, with my blessing. Yeah, see, as soon as I found out I get items, I'm much more willing to talk to these people. And his boots! I lived in the late years of the Tribunate, and behind the scenes I helped us demoralize, then repel the Akaviri invaders. I knew nothing of the Nerevarine or Dagoth until I took refuge with the Ashlanders. I died a fool, trying to loot ruined Kagurun. Here. Take these. Maybe there's something in the world left worth stealing. Okay, I like her. Oh, she just gave me... I've got those. But thank you. I saw Morrowind fall to the Empire. I lived through the humiliation of the surrender, swore hatred and vengeance against Imperial and Tribunal alike for their betrayals. In later years, I despaired and turned to Red Mountain, where I grew old and died fighting the Blight and Red Mountain monsters. Take my weapons and armor, I have no further use for them. I am over-encumbered now. These monsters. Canoon's Axe. Cast when used. Fortify attack. Spear is poison 5 to 11 points. I might not be leaving with the axe. Erurden's Caress. Cast when used. I'm probably not going to leave here with the Caress, honestly. Thank you, but no. And the boots. Fortify Endurance and Fortify Speed. I mean, they're good, but... I've got a better Fortify Speed as a constant effect. And the boots of Blinding Speed. A robe is just armor. I heard you can wear a robe over armor. You can. I don't look like a green Power Ranger anymore, though. Oh, it's cast when used. I look like an idiot now. Oh, wait. Of course, I took the amulet off. That's why I've been so disappointed in it. such a doof. I took it off to command that guy. Need to be careful of that. Oh, yeah, and they gave me the spear. I'm probably not going to use the spear, honestly. Also, it's very low value. How dare you? I was a holy crusader of the temple in the golden era of the tribunate. I contributed substantially to the writings that were later suppressed by the temple, and now would be called apocrypha. I followed the tribunal unquestioningly to my regret. I never believed in the Nerevarine prophecies until it was too late. Take my humble possessions with my blessing. She gave me a mace and a book. Oh, welcome, Incarnate. Moon and Star Reborn. Portator, Nerevarine, Mourner of the Tribe Unmourned, Redeemer of the False Gods, I am Peakstar. I was not the one, but I wait in hope. Ask and I shall answer if wisdom guides me. Okay, we can talk to her about some more things. The Tribe Unmourned. Pity Dagoth are in the 6th house, all they are is foul and evil, but they began in brightness and honor. And the cause of their fall was their loyal service to you, Lord Nerevar. You told Lord Dagoth to guard the profane tools beneath Red Mountain. And thus he was tempted. He did your bidding when he tried to keep those tools from the tribunal, and so he hates you, who betrayed him. And the tribunal, who mocked his honor, attacked him and stole the profane tools for their own use. Cogranak, High Priest of the Dwemer, forged enchanted artifacts to steal the power of the gods. Nerevar fought the Dwemer to prevent this blasphemy. But Dagothar took these tools to make himself a god. And the tribunal took these tools to make themselves gods. Though the tribunal sought to do good with their power, they are tainted by the same corrupt desires that moved Dagothar. Vivek couldn't possibly be secretly Dagothar. False gods, the tribunal and Dagothar have the unnatural abilities and lifespans of gods, but they gain these things by actions that mock the gods and misuse divine power. They were ambitious and unwise, and the consequences of these ungodly acts threaten all that lives in Morrowind. You must go before the counselors of the great houses and satisfy them, for only the councils of the great houses can name you Portator. I do not know the settled people of the great houses, and can offer you no counsel. You must go before the Ashkans of the Wastes people, and satisfy them, for only the Ashkans of the 4 tribes can name you Nerevarine. Speak first with Sol Matul of Urshilaku, and with wise woman Nabani Mesa. For of all the Ashlanders, they are the wisest in the lore of the Incarnate, and you have already shown Sol Matul proof of your worth. I'll answer when I can and with what I know, but the visions of Azura are often obscure, for 2 reasons. 1, because the future cannot be known, and choices may always be made. 2, because truth is not clear or simple. Azura riddles warn us. Because truth is not clear or simple. Azura's riddles warn us to think long and hard. They force us to search carefully for truth and meaning, not to rely on impulse and force. That's honestly kind of nice, as a justification for weird riddles. I think I've asked about everything, except maybe Moon and Star. You bear the Moon and Star, the Ring of Nerevar. None may deny you are Nerevar Reborn, the prophesized Incarnate. The Temple will know you as an enemy. Ordinators will mark you for death, and the Tribunal, faithful of the great houses, will hate and fear you. The doubters of the tribes will test your strength and doubt your honor. You will be known, you must prepare, and be ready. Oh, like an excuse for riddles. One so big. Yeah. It's usually like, oh yeah, they just like speak in riddles for fun. Goodbye. Usually it's just a test. Aha, to be worthy of this god-slaying sword, you must answer this riddle. What walks on 4 legs in the morning... ... I think we should just go straight up here. We've made a mark here. Now that I bear the moon and star and be recognized as the Nerevarine, I should be ready for hatred and fear from the temple, from ordinators, and from tribunal faithful of the great houses. Oh yeah, I didn't read all those books. Those could be skill points. Heavy armor. This could be relevant. As the Hortador pondered the first lesson of ruling kings, Vivek wandered into the morning hold and found that Aya was with a pair of lovers. Set had divided himself again. Sounds hot. Oh yeah, and Sithis. Alteration skill increased. Yeah. Say just like, you will learn, and then walks off. Said as the spiciest of the tribunal. Should I read the book? Third of the house before him was nothing, but the foolish Altmer have names for and revere this nothing. That is because they are lazy slaves indeed from the sermons. Stasis asks merely for itself, which is nothing. Sithis sundered the nothing and mutated the parts, fashioning from them a myriad of possibilities. These ideas ebbed and flowed and faded away, and this is how it should have been. One idea, however, became jealous and did not want to die. Like the stasis, he wanted to last. This was the demon Anui El, who made friends, and they called themselves the Aedra. They enslaved everything that Sithis had made, and created realms of everlasting imperfection, thus the Aedra, the false gods, that is, illusion. Ooh, definitely spicy. They're supposed to be, Aedra are supposed to be the divines, right? So Sithis begat Lorkhan and sent him to destroy the universe. Lorkhan! Unstable mutant! Lorkhan had found the Aedric weaknesses. While each rebel was, by their nature, immeasurable, they were, through jealousy and vanity, also separate from each other. They were also unwilling to go back to the nothing of before. So while they ruled their false dominions, Lorkhan filled the void with a myriad of new ideas. These ideas were legion. Soon it seemed that Lorkhan had a dominion of his own, with slaves and everlasting imperfections, and he seemed, for all the world, like an Aedra. Thus he did present himself as such to the demon Anui El, and the 8 givers, huh? As a friend. Go unto the Sharmot Dagoth as a friend. A Herma Mora. Alt Hadun Padhom. The Khan A I. Okay, that was a much better read than the last book I read. The completion. AJ. Your favorite skill book is the rear guard? I'll keep an eye out. Always recommend the books about Apotheosis or any of the Divines. They are interesting. But then sometimes you read a Withershins. And you spend like 5 to 10 minutes reading a Withershins. That's a pretty common one. The real Berenzia. I'll be honest, until this stream I've actually never read a an Elder Scrolls book cover to cover. Except maybe one in Skyrim. Oh, that's not true. I read a second one in Skyrim. I read one of the lockpicking ones. A lot of them are kind of tragic. I need to stop stealing souls. Nothing bad has happened so far. That's the last one. Yeah, I think that was the one, the locked room. With that poor, novice thief. Who locks herself in a vault. It's in Morrowind too. A lot of them have, like, It seems like some of them have, like, scary stories to tell in the dark, or, ah, shoot, what was that comic book? Tales from the Crypt Keeper vibes? There you are. Get down here. On my first stream playing this, someone was telling me that they did, I think a college term paper, or maybe it was an even more serious, assignment, where every source was an in-game, Elder Scrolls book. They were like a, an Elder Scrolls historian. They were the one who told me about Saint Jeb.
There is someone watching me, I can tell.
Die, Fixer!
Why? I'm trying to be your friend. I hate that she's smiling. You know, as she hits me with a mace. Technically hasn't attacked me yet.
Your wound, great.
He was totally going to, though. I feel bad, but they just decided to up and attack me for no reason. I'll try to leave some cliff racers for him. I still think they're kind of pretty when they're far from me. You see the little faded silhouette. Yeah, look at it swooping around. I read a piece of flavor text that actually kind of reminded me of the Locked Room story. It was on a Magic the Gathering called of a card called Sculpting Steel, which is just it's an artifact card where when you play it, it copies an artifact. But the lore on the card talked about an apprentice who accidentally dropped it into a vault, I think. It immediately became a coin, and they couldn't separate it out from all the normal coins. Not quite the same. It ended with them just trying to sort through a room full of coins. Got him. What is he? He's hunger. And he's a lesser soul, apparently, or a petty one? No, where is he? Oh, he's in my Grand Soul Gem. Well, I hope he deserves it. It slightly bothers me that they don't fill the Azura Star first. Oh, ghost gate noises. Is that loud? No, it's not loud. Okay. No, I completely, like... ignored the ghost gate noises when I got close to them. So I just became very concerned for a second. I was up all night trying to figure out why all of my alerts and things kept breaking. I think it's fixed. Emotes are dropping again, and I also modified them. I don't know what was causing them to break, but I think it might have been that I had a VPN on earlier. I definitely had it off for the stream though, so I'm not sure. But just in case, I'm definitely just going to do a safety restart before the stream from now on. I think I'm gonna stop catching souls, like I said before. Whee! I also enabled it to work with the Franker Face C and the better Twitch TV emotes, which I didn't do earlier because I don't know what those are. I honestly never watched Twitch. I'm trying to watch more of it. Up to now, I've only watched Twitch VODs on YouTube. Yeah, but I was worried. What are you know, I don't know what Franker Face C allows, but I decided to trust them. This is not a town, is it? It's Kogurun. We're still close to the camp, kinda. Sorta, kinda. We're gonna mark it when we get there. All the global emotes are fine? Okay. I don't think it allows the, community added ones. Oh, okay, cool. Not sure why you're here, man. I guess I didn't kill the, Dagoth Ascendants over here. Well. He's become part of the Foundation. Right? They're friends. They're so cute. Don't look over here, I will have to brutally murder you. And I just gave you a backstory, so I don't want to do that. Close. That was a very important jump. I learned a lot from that jump. Wait a minute.
Escape while you can.
Fight like a child.
You held on longer than I expected.
You will bring me great honor.
Oh, this isn't a, this isn't a Daedra, huh? This is just a, this is just an orc settlement that I'm invading. Oh, hi there, Leanson. Welcome. I kind of thought this was a Daedra statue, but I think it's just a, I think it's just a guy. What do you mean I killed all the... They killed themselves. They came up on me. It could be Malak... Yeah, that's what I thought, because... Aren't orcs generally hot for Malakath? I was just walking nearby and they came out swinging axes and swords at me. And spells. It's their ancestor spirit. Why are you checking his body to see if he has anything that I want? Well, whatever the statue is, it definitely doesn't want to talk to me. We have a Propylon chamber. Oh, you're just, Huh. I don't know you, what do you want? I'll take a health potion. Check the orcs? I'll check the orcs more thoroughly. Oh, what's your trade? She's an alchemist and she wants to tell me about alchemy. Okay, she just, doesn't want to talk about what's going on here. At first, it seemed the fuss about the Nerevarine prophecy was just silly superstition. Then I learned that the Dunmer have been waiting for Lord Nerevar to come back for centuries. The Incarnate, they call it. Every few years, an Ashlander appears, and the tribes call him the Incarnate, and then the temple goes out, hunts him down, and reveals him as a fake. Why does the temple worry so much about it? Let me go check the orcs again. Iron armor. Orcish armor. Some clothes. And more orcish armor. Now, I know orcish armor is valuable. But it's also heavy. I'm not too worried about...
Will bring me great honor.
Oh. They do want to fight. They weren't sure, and I was willing to give them the chance. I didn't realize they were going to paralyze me. I feel like because I don't want the orcish armor, I am just murdering these people for no reason. I mean, I won't feel too bad about the ones outside, but I just like went into their houses. We're gonna give these guys a break. We're just gonna rest outside a little bit. See, they don't bother you. They know it's important to let people rest. This guy's just sitting out here looking at the stars. What's up, man? I don't know you. What do you want? We're actually friends, me and this guy. I'm Yabda Grokash Knight. Kill him too? No, he's good. Terrible place, I've heard. Smoke from pool if you have any reason to go.
There are many creatures beyond the cities. Good hunting.
He doesn't even have anything on him. For his cousin Grokush. I have a feeling the point of that place was the Propylon Chamber to give me a nice fast travel point to get to the camp here. It'd be pretty helpful. But I kind of forgot about the whole Propylon quest halfway through. I don't think you ever have. Well, the next one is in Telfir, and I was actually there not too long ago, but when I was there, I completely forgot about it.
Probably nothing.
She is over here, actually, I think.
Where
Yeah, the red mat. The time you could get around to it, you're jumping over Red Mountain. Let's see. Nerevarine. In times of great danger, the 4 Ashlander tribes unite under a single war leader. If you can prove to the Urshilaku, Ahimusa, Zainab, and Arabanimson tribes that you are the Nerevarine, and that your tribes must unite against the threat of the 6th house, then each Ashkan will declare you Nerevarine and war leader of all tribes. You must go to all tribal Ashkans, but go first to Sol Matul, who is our friend, and who will surely grant you the honor. The Amusa of the Gracelands are mild and peace-loving. The wise woman of the Amusa, Sinamu Merpel, is also their Ashkan. Zainab tribe are sly and crafty. Their camp is on the interior of the Gracelands. And I've already met these guys. They're of Molok Mar, who love themselves and their weapons above all else. Their Ashkan Ulath Paul is cruel and ambitious. Honestly, the people seemed fine when I went there. And his Golokons are just like him. Their wise woman, Manirai, is cautious and reasonable. Seek her counsel, don't waste your speech on the Warcons. I was hoping she would mark them on my map.
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Also, Hortator. When a greater enemy threatens, the great houses put aside their quarrels and choose a Hortator, a single war leader to lead all the houses. Only a great house council can name a Hortator, and all councils must agree. Speak with the Redoran counselors, Palu counselors, and Telvanni counselors. Prove to them that Dagothar threatens. When you're named Redoran Hortator, Hlalu Hortator, and Telvanni Hortator, only then will you be the Hortator named in the prophecy. Go to Altran, the chief town of the Redoran. They say the council meets under the shell of a great emperor crab. It's true! And the Redoran are proud and haughty. Known as great warriors and great worshippers of the tribunal. Since they love the temple and Vivek, they cannot love you. The temple warriors hate the Nerevarine prophecies and will kill you if they see you. Be careful. Telvanni counselors. All the wizards who speak for the Telvanni counselors may be found in a strange building in Sadrith Mora. Counselors themselves are ageless sorcerers living in the towers scattered over Vardenfell. I know nothing about them, except that they are old, terrible, and evil. They honestly lines up. No, the one you go to about a cure for Corpus seems alright, honestly. I mean, he's got some clones. He calls them his daughters. That's honestly fine as long as that's all there is to it. Go to Balmora, the chief town of the Hlalu. I believe the councils meet there in a great house with many rooms. The Hlalu are soft and cowardly, sly and greedy. Sure. Their traitors are liars and cheats. Look behind the words they speak for the truths they are hiding. Look, I know you didn't know this, but I'm actually in charge of those guys. And I like them. I'm gonna forgive you because you didn't know. I'm not sure if I actually have to come back here very often, but I am marking here, so I never have to do it again. Just like the last time I marked here, so I never have to do it again. I'm gonna do the Hortator part, because that sounds easier. Now these guys... Yeah, the substrider's right here. I guess we're doing Redoran first. They are Aldrin, right? Nope. It will not tell me. But I think it's Aldrin. Yeah, because they told me about the crab shell. Angela can get ready for bed. Good luck with the horror tutoring. Thank you. My times are going to be a little all over the place, but a little bit earlier soon. Daylight savings gets weird when you're
Okay, Outlander, but make it quick.
Going across hemispheres. Probably up there, huh? So I didn't realize, daylight savings already hit for the US. Or it started. Which means I got, I think an hour later when that happened, because it's fall over there. So they set their clocks back, so yeah. I was pushed an hour later without me realizing it. And daylight savings about to hit for me, which is going to push me
Anytime you're ready. Just don't keep me waiting.
an hour forward, so it'll be even later. But Suri's schedule is changing, so I'm gonna go 2 hours earlier. So I'll be back to the same time I was streaming in a couple months ago. I feel like I went on a minor rampage around here.
Okay, Outlander, but make it quick.
Luca, false incarnate, agent of the Emperor, outlaw, unbeliever. House Red Red knows how to deal with outlanders like you. Look. I know we've had our differences in the past. If you want to join, speak with Naminda in the council hall. So I can't join, but I will talk to Naminda, I suppose. Because he doesn't have any other relevant options.
I've got better things to do, so if you don't mind, let's move this along.
So, coffee. Oh, this is the hostel. That's probably not what I want. That's someone's house. Is there just a hall? Oh. I get a full-on map here.
Come on, I haven't got all day to stand around and talk to you.
Naminda.
Anytime you're ready. Just don't keep me waiting.
Counselors. They're among the most distinguished and honorable Dunmer and Morrowind. Here, perhaps you'd like to review a recent edition of the Red Book of Great House Redoran. It lists the current Redoran counselors and their residences. Oh boy. Lord Bolvin Venim. Bolvin Manor District.
I've got better things to do, so if...
I don't see a Belvin Manor, but he might be inside. Inside here.
If you want
Let's hear
something,
it.
now's the time to talk.
I'm still gonna keep talking to basically every non-guard that I see. I'm just gonna go into these guys' houses.
Come on, I haven't got all day to stand around and talk to you.
Val Mullify? The Stone Firemen once carried their burning stones from Red Mountain all over the Morrowind. It is said their fires brought the light of justice. They vanished many years ago. Dagother. Hey, she's just telling me about Dagother. Now, she can tell me a lot. How's Redoran? But I can't talk to her about being Hortator.
Okay, Outlander, but make it quick.
I've got better things to do, so if you don't mind, let's move this along.
You're just the smith.
Let's hear it.
Not that there's anything wrong with being a smith. In another time, I might have liked being a smith.
Come on.
Honestly, if you could still make a living in it, I might like being a smith right now.
Go ahead, stranger.
I was on a kick with watching
Okay, Outlander.
woodworking videos. Which, honestly, I do that pretty frequently.
Okay, Outlander.
But one of them was talking about how, yeah, the sad truth of it is, even if you've already got all the tools, it's more expensive, generally, to build it yourself than it is to just buy a piece of furniture from a manufacturer. That's not how that's supposed to work. House Guide? Guild Guide? Oh, it's the Spellcaster for the Mages Guild. All 6 Redoran counselors, Brara Morvain, and a bunch of other names, live in the Manor District. She moved into temporary quarters in the Redoran Council Hall after blighted creatures attacked her manor and killed her husband. Oh, that's great news! She's going to want Nerevar to fix all her problems. Redoran Council Hall. What was her name? Sorry, what was her name? Brara Morvain. She's in temporary quarters around here somewhere.
Where's that slave?
But you know, Daddy-in-law also used to do woodworking, and he kind of agrees. But yeah, you have to do it as a hobby, because even if you're building furniture for yourself, you're not actually saving money. Where is she?
Let's hear it. Okay, Outlander, but make it quick.
I've got better
Mistress
things to do, so if you
Brara
don't mind,
Morvain.
let's move this along.
I'm a counselor of House Redoran. Is there something I can do for you? A Hortator is a great house war leader. Why do you ask? How is it chosen? Only the Redoran counselors can choose a Hortator for House Redoran, and it must be unanimous. The Hortator's duty is defined by ancient custom, but in essence, a Hortator is a house champion who must be skilled in combat and known for courage and honor. I am known for courage and skilled in combat. A Hortator is more a chief hero than a general. The counselors plan and approve strategy. It's a terrible system. The legions aren't like that. The generals ignore the politicians and win the wars. But a Hortator leads by doing. The champion who wins every battle and inspires by example. The hero who challenges and defeats the opposing hero in single combat. Doesn't have to be polite or smart or even a nice person, just has to win. Make others want to win. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. I'm your wood elf. If I had any reason to trust you, your story would worry me. But right now, you worry me more than your story. I don't think I can help you. Oh yeah? But I like your hair. Here's 100 gold. There you go. How do you feel about me now? I'm troubled. In politics, I expect subtlety and deceit, but not from my temple. I believe your story. Your ring is genuine and you have the markings of a hero about you. But I do not know you, and I cannot trust blindly. You're not trusting blindly, you're trusting in exchange for about 600 gold. I must consider your request and share my concerns with the other counselors. That's all I can say for now. Oh no. I'm gonna have to go to each of them. I couldn't find, like, the chief guy's manor anywhere on the map.
I've got better things to do, so
Maybe I'll just trust that it's in the crab shell. And I just haven't revealed the door yet, maybe. Is Venom on my new list? I need to check the book. Aerobar is on the list. I'm trying to remember if I stole a kidnapped man from that man. Lauren, Ethan, Brara, and Lethri. I know I've seen Lethri. In Council Affairs of Note, that might be useful. Okay, well, I've only seen Lethri. Garrison Lethri. Manor District. Lethri Manor. I didn't see a Venom. Yeah, there's Aerobar and Lethri. Hopefully Aerobar is the dad of the person I saved.
Okay, Outlander, but make it quick.
I was starting to think maybe it wasn't.
Come on, speak, traveler. All day to stand around and talk to you. Lads. Okay, Outlander, but make it quick.
Okay, Outlander, but make it quick.
Stolen a lot from this man. I'm starting to remember. Like a lot. Like I'm pretty sure I robbed from him. I robbed from his guards.
Okay, Outlander.
And he was doing some kind of kidnapping, and I put a stop to that too.
I've got better things to do, so if
Come on, I haven't got all day to stand around and talk to you.
That was not the Aerobar I was looking for.
Okay, Outlander, but make it quick.
This must be the Aerobar I'm looking for.
Speak, traveler.
You must explain why you have come here, and quickly. No speeches or excuses. Use your words with care, for I am a counselor of House Redoran, and a very busy man with many duties and responsibilities. I am not one to stand about idly while others chatter on and on about the most trivial of subjects. Okay, well, we could have got onto it, but you, really went on there. Tell your story. You come to tell me that you are the reincarnation of Indoril Nerevar. Azora spoke with you in a cave and told you that because you are the reincarnation of Nerevar, that you must become the Hortator of all three great houses, and that is why you are standing here now telling me this story of the Tribunal stealing power from a god's heart with Dwemer tools, and that Dagoth Ur is not dead, but even now plots to conquer Morrowind with the power of this alleged heart? Is that correct? See, here's the thing, is he told me not to waste words on him, so that's why I went straight to it. That's correct. I am a patient man, and I have heard many stories such as this in the past. There's nothing worse than being forced to listen to someone who enjoys the sound of their own voice more than the content and relevance of the words. Perhaps I should lend you a copy of Sarjoni's sermon against evil speaking and the dangers of loose tongues. But that is something I would do only for a friend, and you are just an Imperial spy and an imposter. Look, buddy. I like your hair. 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 Huh? I'll have to be careful because I don't want to drop it below where it started. But it's getting better. We'll try at 91. See, it turns out he loves idle chatter. That's correct. Normally, I would believe you mad and call a priest to attend to you, like I almost did last time. But I am a God-fearing, faithful servant of the temple, and I have heard the story of the moon and star. Your story troubles me, and I am tempted to believe. But I must consider Beryl Sala's accusations, and you have little proof, and I am reluctant to give such responsibility to a stranger. I will consider what you have said and consult with the temple and my fellow counselors. Sounds like a success to me.
You're nearly a legend around here. Please.
Yeah, I know.
Speak, traveler.
Honestly, I'm nearly a legend everywhere these days. I got 21 reputation. I gotta say, it feels good. The game has a way of making you feel real good.
Speak, traveler. Speak, traveler. I could kill that war. Those boots are... What was that?
This is Lethri.
Let's hear it.
That's fine, I'm sure. She just had to levitate earlier, and the spell hasn't worn off yet.
Let's hear it.
Yes, you're very busy. I would like to be confirmed as Hortator. That's ridiculous. If you are my friend or someone important, I might listen to your nonsense. But Beryl Sala says you're just an Imperial spy and a pretender. Oh, I might have to actually go to Beryl Sala first. I almost don't have to bribe people anymore. Thanks in part to the ring. How do you expect anyone to believe such a story? All this about prophecies and reincarnated heroes and Daedra lords appearing in caves. I've also heard that you're an Imperial spy, but enough talk. I judge a man by his actions, and I don't know much about yours. I'll speak with the other counselors. That is all I will promise.
I've got better things to do, so if you don't mind, let's move this along.
I like your hat. We don't see enough of those helmets these days.
It's so good to meet you.
Not quite yet.
Come on, I haven't got all day to stand around and talk to you.
That is the guard quarters. I need the exit. Okay, so that was 3 people I talked to, right? Is it Serethi or... I think they said Sala, actually. Maybe there is... No, he says he lives in, in the Manor District, though. Oh, there's also Remoran. And Serethi. So I'll try just seeing Remoran and Serethi and see if that does it.
Probably nothing. This better be important.
Oh, this is the guy. Brought his son back. You rescued my son. Words cannot express my gratitude. Therefore, I name you Portator of House Redoran. I also promise that I will use my influence with the other counselors of House Redoran. Alas, there is one obstacle. Bolvin Venom will never name an Outlander Hortator. But if you have the full support of the council, he may agree to an honorable duel. The duel is an honorable tradition, dating back at least to the founding of Resdain. Each party to the duel makes an agreement as to the compensation that will be given to the winner. The loser is legally bound to this agreement. Most duels are fought until one party admits defeat or falls in battle. The duel to the death is less common and only ends when one party is dead. The winner of a duel may take what he wants of the loser's possessions, but some consider this dishonorable. I'll try not to kill him. If any other counselor were killed or murdered, the other counselors would refuse to name you Hortador. But Venom is tyrannical and unjust, and if he were to die in a duel or a fair fight, no counselor would find dishonor in it. I guarantee it, in fact, if Venom dies in an honorable death. I promise I will continue to plead your case with the other counselors. Okay, he is actually kind of saying kill this man, but do it legit. And it was Venom? Did I just get his name wrong? Yeah, I did. His last name is Venom. His first name is Bolvin. But see, they... Okay, no, it's not my fault because they said Bolvin Manor. I read the part I was supposed to. I thought there was a Serethi as well. Guy I literally just talked to. Oh, Remoran though. I think also Remoran.
Speak, traveler. Let's hear it.
Honestly, this trip has been a lot lower risk than they implied it would be. Is it you? It's
I've
not.
got better things to do, so if you don't mind, let's move this along.
And there's no one in here.
What is this about?
It's not you, is it? It's you! Portador. Ethan Serethi has spoken of your good judgment, and I trust him. I will vote for you as Hortator of House Redoran. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Didn't even need to come here, probably.
Make it quick.
So it's just off to Venom Manor to
Okay, Outlander. Come on.
maybe kill
I
a
haven't
man.
got all day to stand around and talk to you.
We'll see. Still took a little damage on that.
Okay, Outlander, but make it quick. Come on. I haven't got all day to stand around and talk to you. Where is that slave? Mathera.
Maybe this is the guy I stole
a lot about you,
a lot from.
Go ahead.
No, I think I probably stole from both. But this is definitely the one I stole the most from.
Yes, Outlander?
This is him? It is. Unless you have some important business to discuss, Outlander, I suggest that you leave. I should have talked to him first. Portator. Are you trying to manipulate me? Do you take me for a fool? Do you think I can be so easily won over? You are a fraud. Cunning for an Outlander, but a complete fraud. No, you will never be Hortator. I will not permit it. Yeah, what if we had a duel about it, though? He was indignant. He refused to hear my story or consider my proof. It was quite clear he will never consent to my being chosen. But duel, though? There's no need to name a Hortator. And if there were such a need, I would not shame House Redoran by naming an Outlander our Hortator. And this is the same that we got before. So how can I challenge you? How do I challenge you, sir? Hortator again? Even if you get the counselors on your side, I will veto them. I would rather die than see House Redoran dishonored by an Outlander. Oh, but if you want to join, speak to Naminda. If I have the support of the rest of the Red Ring Council, perhaps Venom will agree to an honorable duel. So am I missing someone? Okay, so check. Kinda. This is the guy we're talking to now. Check, check. Yeah, we talked to Ramaran and got him on board. Morvain was the first one. Sarethi was super into us. And Lethri. So yeah, we have talked to everyone else. I've not changed my mind about you, Outlander. Huh. I probably have to go talk to someone about this.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
You have a wife? Husband?
You may speak.
What is this about?
Do you have a daddy? Okay, we'll try talking to Lethy again. Because he seemed to be the big support guy. On account of us rescuing his son from this guy.
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
I'm also having like a really good time, but I only have about half an hour left. That's another thing that's going to change when Suri's work changes. So I'll have way fewer hard end times. So right now we have to get ready for his night shift. We actually... You know, I really want to have a dinner with him before he has to go, you know?
Speak,
I've
traveler.
got better things to do, so if you don't mind, let's move this along.
I think it was Sarethi, actually. Because he was right in the entrance. I think this one was Sarethi.
What now?
With my influence, the other counselors should agree to name you Horted, or I'll accept Venom. He would never accept an Outlander, nor can you simply kill him without provoking the other counselors. Duel, 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 duel. How do I duel? If you have the support of the Red Ring Council, perhaps Venom will agree to an honorable duel. I do. But I can't ask him. These ash statues trouble me, but they're not your concern. Maybe I have to talk to the council chambers somewhere about it.
Okay, Outlander.
I'm a
Naminda?
busy gal, so if you could hurry this up.
Orphan of Arnesia? Leave now and do not return. Okay. Oh, right. I thought that was something to do with the blades, but no, I believe that was something I did as an operative of House Lalu. I intercepted something, I think, using that passphrase. Oh no, I murdered a man and impersonated him, I think, using that passphrase. He did not think it was funny that I brought that up. Thought it was kind of funny.
I've got better things to do, so if you don't mind, let's move this along.
We hear that council... Oh wait, it's just an extra guy? I've given you support for the title of Fortidor. This conflict between house policy and temple doctrine is unfortunate, and I hope it is resolved swiftly. In the meantime, are you looking for someone in particular? Or no, he's just a guy, and he's like, look, I know we were just like talking down to you, but I guess it's got a little more complicated, huh?
I've got better things to do, so if you don't mind, let's move this along.
Speak, traveler.
Oh, yes. Ethan Serethi says he believes your story and believes you can be trusted. I still have my doubts, especially with these rumors that you're a spy for the Empire. Technically true, honestly. My life cannot be lived without risks. I agree we need a Hortator, and I see no better candidate than you. Let the record show that I, Counselor Morvain, confirms Lucas. Okay, so everyone who just said they considered it, I need to go back to them and get them to actually agree. Okay.
Welcome, friend. You're nearly a legend.
That's pretty annoying. But doable.
Come on, I haven't got all day to stand around and talk.
I'd really like to get this duel done. Today. And then maybe we can knock out the other two on Sunday.
Speak, traveler. Speak, traveler.
You can probably get started on the other thing too, because I won't be doing an alchemy loop for the first half hour of the stream.
Friend. You're nearly a legend around here. Please, talk.
Spoke with Ethan Serethi and like what he told me about you. Get things done and show good judgment. Your story is crazy, but your story doesn't matter to me as long as you can do something about Dagoth and his servants. That's just a door. That's the special door I needed.
How nice. I like good company. What can I do for you?
Srethi's the guy who's talking me up to everybody. I think we already got Romer in. Yes. Because we talked to him after Serethi. So are we actually missing any of them? I don't think so anymore. No, there was one. We did Remoran. We need Erebar.
Speak, traveler. Let's hear it. Okay, I haven't got all data. Come on, I haven't got all data.
Come on, I haven't got all day to stand around and talk to you.
Wait a minute. That's the guard quarters. Was he secretly in here the whole time?
Okay, Outlander, but make it quick.
He wasn't.
Okay, Outlander, but make it quick.
Let's hear it.
Here he is. We hear that Councilor Serethi has given you his support for the title of Hortador. Oh, you're not the guy.
Let's hear it.
You are actually a woman. Which does not mean you can't be a counselor, but it does mean you're not the counselor I'm looking for. You. Oh yeah, this guy. I do not have time or the patience to answer all of your childish questions. How do you expect me to fulfill my duties to the House Redoran if you keep interrupting me? My time is precious and cannot be wasted on idle chatter. Well, speak up, and quickly. I shall have to teach you a lesson on the virtues of brevity. Yeah, I don't know whether he'd be able to teach me about brevity. A Hortador is chosen by consensus. Everyone has to agree. Single no is a veto. First, a great house has to choose a Hortador, and then that Hortador has to persuade the other great houses to agree to name them Hortador of their houses too. I've spoken with Ethan Serethi. He believes your story and says you can be trusted. I've known Ethan Serethi since he was a child, and I have absolute faith in his judgment. Please accept my apologies for not seeking you out and accepting you at once. Forgive me also for believing these rumors about you being an Imperial spy. Yeah, totally just rumors. You have my vote. Minor Erebar hereby confirms Luca as Hortador of House Redoran. Tell the other counselors that I have given you my blessings. Awesome.
Speak, traveler.
He's like those internet comments before... Well, this was 2002, so I guess some of those internet comments existed already, but not a ton of them. Where they write this, like, long-winded 5-paragraph post detailing how you got such and such wrong, or you're a terrible person, or whatever. And they're just foundationally wrong from the start. You know, like a multi-part essay on the proper usage of there, and there. I am a little bit lost. I think he's one of these. but I admit I kind of stopped reading. My eyes glazed over for a second. He's not one of these. He's actually that one right there. I do like to keep my theirs straight personally, for the record.
Outlander, what do you want?
So you have the support of all the other counselors for the title of Veteran Hortator. You have played your tricks with the other counselors, but they will not work on me. This has gone far enough. If you are not a coward as well as a fraud, I will put a stop to your ambitions at the arena in Vivec. I will meet you there if you dare face me in a duel to the death. Oh, he wants to the death, huh? I mean, if that's what you want, man. I was going to spare you. You know what? I'm still going to try to spare him because I want to embarrass him.
Master.
I'm going to stab all the fatigue out of him, and then I'm just going to rattle him on the ground, dangle a loogie over his head, and say, "Go on. You sure you want it to the death?" I went completely into the wrong place. We had a fair bit of trouble getting into the arena last time. Also, it's honestly kind of a big ask. You know what? It will take me to Vivec slightly cheaper.
For you, friend?
And maybe faster, because I'm not sure if this place, Silt Strider, can take you straight to Vivec.
Well met. What is it?
Tidings and good wishes to you, friend.
Excuse me.
What do you...
Okay, now where is the arena? This one? Yes. I kind of want to see if I can just float my way over there. I don't have great luck with the levitate spell, but I'm feeling a little saucy. And what's the worst that can happen? It's okay. I'll try again. blue Gatorade's even better than I thought. I thought it was just going to be like an instant magic heal, but it looks like I can get off a spill or two while I'm still regaining magic with it. Actually, how long does it last? $327 seconds? I did not mean to do that. Feel kind of bad about that. I don't know if I can keep using blue Gatorade, guys. Oh hey, I found him right away this time. I probably should have saved. He has dealt a lot of damage to me. Get down there. You surrender? I'm dangling the loogie. He's not accepting. He's not calling me Uncle Luca. I gave him a chance, you all saw it. No one's gonna see me do this. I shouldn't loot his body. It's dishonorable. Oh, he doesn't even have anything. He's got a belt. He's got a key. He's got some gold. He's got some ebony. And a Daedric Daikatana, but I've been finding those on the floor. Killed both in Venom in a duel. It is unfortunate, but there was no alternative. I offered him an alternative and he didn't take it. I mean, the blue Gatorade's going to be really good for grinding, I suppose.
Watch yourself. We'll have no trouble here.
If I want to grind up a...
We're watching you.
A skill. A magic skill. Yeah, see, I accidentally made a infinite magic hack, and I am sorry for that. I genuinely thought it was just going to be a bunch of full heals. Uh-oh. I'll still use them for, like, training up illusion or whatever. But I'm not going to use one of these in actual gameplay again. Oh, I went too high up. I actually really appreciate the little purple circle.
You've got my ear.
Is there something I can do for you, Outcast?
Tidings and good wishes to you, friend.
Move. Oh, thank you.
Ah, friend, how does the day greet you?
Your face makes me really uncomfortable, sir. I think once I finish off this quest line,
I have a moment.
that'll be it for today. Not the main quest, by the way, just the Redder and Horse-Door part. So not tomorrow, but the day after, I'm doing more Final Fantasy VIII. And then the next Morrowind stream is going to be on Sunday. My Sunday. Which means probably Saturday for those of you on the Northern Hemisphere. As always, the schedule is localized. And I keep it up to date, so it should be correct. Supposed to talk to Sarethi, who's over here. He actually moved to the side for me. That's what 22 reputation gets you. 21? 21? I thought it was at 22 before. That's what 21 reputation gets you. The Council of House Redoran is in agreement. You are the Hortator of House Redoran. I hope you are as successful in persuading the rest of Morrowind to unite against Stagother and his blighted hosts. On behalf of the House and Council, take the Ring of the Hortator, a token of your office. By this ring, others shall know you as our chosen champion. Public notice has been added to your inventory. Your journal has been updated. Note from Argonian has been added to your inventory. Your journal has been updated. Your journal has been updated. Your journal has been updated. Ring of the Hortator has been added to your inventory.
What, Outlander?
Ring of the Hortator. Cast when used, fortify health 8 to 15 points. A package sealed with an anonymous wax seal containing a single page, unsigned note. On the cover of the package, I get to see the note itself, even though I hope I didn't unseal it. To the Outlander likely proclaiming his identity as the Nerevarine, to be delivered with haste. The note itself, the assertions made being in direct contradiction of the doctrine of the Tribunal, namely that you are the Nerevarine, the reincarnation of the sainted Lord Nerevar, are, in addition to being against temple teaching, incredible and implausible in the extreme. Why did he give this to me? The revelations made by the Inquisition, namely that you yourself are in fact an agent of the Imperial Intelligence Office, otherwise known as the Order of Blades, lately made with substantial evidence by Lord High Arch Coordinator Beryl Sala, further calls into question the validity of and motivations behind your claims. However, as incredible as your claims are, as much as they are in direct contradiction of the teachings of the Temple, and tainted as they are by the inferences to be made upon your close association with the covert policies and interests of the Emperor, the interests of the Temple and its leadership, and in particular the interests of his immortal leadership, Lordship Vivek, are best served by a close and personal examinations of the claims being made and close and personal examinations of the motivations and character of the claimant. The temple, through its examinations of its records, in particular the records of hieroglypha and apocrypha, is intimately familiar with the many and varied claims of signs and feats that would mark the Nerevarine according to prophecy. Therefore, in the event of the fulfillment of certain of those most remarkable and scarcely credible claims, namely that the claimant should at one time be the acknowledged holder of several ancient titles of power and authority of the Dunmer people, to wit, Portator of the Great Houses and Nerevarine of the Ashlander tribes, the temple proposes that the claimant of the identity of the Nerevarine shall present himself for inspection before his reverend honor, Archcanon Lord Tholar Sorioni, High Archcanon and Chancellor of Vivec, Archcanon of the Canonry of Vardenfell, Archpriest of the High Fane for review and consideration of his claims and identity. However, until such a time as the claimant actually has been named Hortator separately and jointly by the 3 great houses of Vardenfell, and at the time has been named Nerevarine separately and jointly by the 4 tribes of the Ashlanders, there is no purpose in reviewing and discussing these claims. Because of the temple's official position on the prophecies of the Nerevarine, and in the interests of preserving the security of the claimant from those parties who might wish to do him harm, it is convenient that the claimant of the title of Nerevarine shall present himself in secret to Archcanon Sorioni in the Archcanon's private quarters in the High Fane of Vivec. To signify agreement with these terms and conditions for a meeting with the Archcanon, the Nerevarine claimant may present himself to the healer of the High Fane of Vivec, Danso Indulus, and the necessary arrangements will be made. Once again, no purpose is served from a meeting until the claimant is named Hortator of the 3 great houses and is named Nerevarine of the Ashlander tribes. Written at the crest of and in the name of Reverend Honor Tholar Sorioni, Archcanon and Chancellor of Vivec. So it seems like Sorioni independently is hearing me out, because I've dealt with Sorioni a little bit. He seems to not be super extreme like some of them are. And I'll check out the public notice, but then I do have to go. Well-beloved people of Morrowind, take heed, take warning. The outlaw named Luca, stated trade of adventurer, lately called Incarnate and Nerevarine, now is shown to the investigating ordinators and magistrates of this district to be an agent in the pay of the Imperial Intelligence Service, not for a while. This outlaw's claims are false, the prophecies this outlaw cites are discredited, the dishonest character and base purposes of the outlaw in perpetrating this hoax are now made clear to all observers. Luca is sought for various crimes by ordinators and town guards. Report all encounters with this outlaw to the proper authorities. If you see this outlaw in public, give the alarm. Just like, here you go. What is this? Like a clock with a bell on it? Published by the authority of the temple. The Order of the Watch, Magistrates of Vardenfell District, under the signature and authority of Grand Master Beryl Sala, Captain of the Watch. Hear and heed. But see, I've got no bounty, so you can't really be that interested. And it's not like I haven't been wanted by the guards before. Okay, so that's going to be it for today. But more main quest Morrowind on Sunday. Again, check the schedule for the whatever Sunday means where you live. And before that, more Final Fantasy VIII day after tomorrow. I hope to see you then. Thank you. I had an amazing time today.